Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hello, how are you all? Hope you are doing fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIV's Home School. I am Muhammad Ariful Islam, Assistant Teacher of English, National English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take BGS class, Bangladesh and Global Studies class for class 6 students. Our today's topic, Chapter 5, Lesson 3, Lesson 5 and 6. So, class 6. Subject Bangladesh and Global Studies, topic chapter 5, lesson 5 and 6 discussion, term annual, lecture 7, SW 6. Teacher Ariful Islam, and this is my mobile number. So open your book and go to page number 45. Open your Bangladesh and Global Studies book and go to page number 45. Last class we discussed about the lesson 3 and 4, chapter 5, hunting and food gathering society, horticultural society and pastoral society. So today we will discuss about chapter 5 and 6. So let's start the class. So the first one, agrarian society. Though women started cultivation, men took the responsibility of farming after the invention of plough. So this is very important. Women started cultivation, we learned in the last class. So though women started cultivation, men took the responsibility of farming after the invention of plough. Okay. Initially, they started tilling, taking yoke on their shoulder. In course of time, they started using bullocks. The use of plough and bullocks increased food production. So which one increased food production? The use of plough and bullock increased food production. Very important. Next one, in the areas of flood and siltation, they scattered the seeds of wheat and barley on land. These areas were the bank of the Nile, the Sindh basin, and the basin of the Tigris and Euphrates river. In that period, it rained heavily in West Asia and Africa. So, agriculture gradually developed in the region. In this region, agriculture gradually developed. Subsequently, agriculture flourished in Africa, Europe, and other places in Asia. Next one, with the spread of agriculture, the necessity of cattle rearing increased further. So this is very important. With the spread of agriculture, the necessity of cattle rearing increased further because the cattle were used to plow the lands. Next one, agriculture has advanced the development of society and civilization. So which has advanced the development of society and civilization? This is agriculture. Population increased in the regions which were suitable for agriculture. People of the society started living permanently. Next one, agriculture ensured man's supply of food and surplus food was produced. So agriculture ensured man's supply of food and surplus food was produced. Why? Because of the increasing or growing populations. Surplus food created a class of people who didn't work. Some of them took part in business and commerce and contributed to the development of urban life. Surplus agricultural production initiated civilization. Why surplus agricultural production initiated civilization? So which one initiated civilization? Surplus agricultural production. For this reason, it is said that civilization is the contribution of agriculture. Next point, next we will move to industrial society. Significant development in agriculture was made in Europe in the later period of the Middle Ages. So significant development in agriculture was made in Europe in the later period of the Middle Ages. Man's attraction for knowledge and science increased. The Europeans developed the knowledge and science of ancient Greek and Roman traditions. This is known in Europe as regeneration or renaissance. The men of Europe during this time came out to know, to unknown, to discover the world. So in 1492, very important, in 1492 AD, Columbus reached America, very important. So in 1492, who reached America? Columbus. Newton presented his epoch-making discovery of gravitation in the 1685 AD. Very important. In 65 AD, Newton presented his epoch-making discovery of gravitation. Okay. So in this way, discoveries brought out one after another. Okay. We'll move to next page. In the 18th century, steam engine was invented in England. It brought a revolution in the system of production. Using the concept of steam engine, the scientists invented shuttle or spinning machine, mechanical loom, steamship or rail engine. So in the 18th century, steam. So 18th century, steam engine was invented where? Steam engine was invented in England. Next one. Electricity was invented. Electricity began to be produced with a special kind of steam engine named steam turbine. So electricity produced machine name is steam turbine. Thus, on one hand, production started in large factories. On the other hand, trade, commerce, and communication expanded by speedy ships and railways. Industrial revolution started in Europe and the pioneer was England. So industrial revolution started in Europe. Okay, industrial revolution started in Europe and the pioneer was England. The use of coal, gas, petrol and electricity began in the 18th and 19th century. Railway communications started in the 19th century. So when did the railway communication started? It was in 19th century. So now, to satisfy the increasing demand of labor and new raw materials in industries, the men of Europe established colony in Asia and Africa. So the men of Europe established colony. Why? When? In Asia and Africa. The use of aeroplane. The men of Europe established colony in Asia and Africa. Since then, there was worldwide impact of industrial revolutions. The use of aeroplane, radio, cinema, and television began in the 20th century. So, very important, the use of aeroplane, radio, cinema, television is began in the 20th century. So, can you show the pictures? This is the pictures of industrial society, mechanical production in the industrial society. The people were working with the help of the machine in the industrial society. So the last one, we'll move to post-industrial revolution society. So after the industrial revolution, the base of society is knowledge and information. So this is very important. After the industrial revolution, the base of society is knowledge and information. The main feature of the society is information processing rather than industry. So information was more important at that time than industry. Instead of property owners, professionals, service holders, scientists, information engineers, and people involved in service and recreation become important. So people were involved in services and recreation become important. Then last one, automatic machine, computer, mobile phone, and various media of communication. For example, Facebook has made the world a global village. This process is called globalization. So automatic machine, computer, mobile phone, and various media communications. For example, Facebook has made the world a global village. So this process is called globalization. That's why post-industrial revolution society is very important. So my dear students, this is your SW number 6, submit on Sunday, chapter 5, lesson 5 and 6, make 10 MCQ, okay? And you must remember that write the MCQ with the answer. You must take the answer, okay? So SW6, submit on Sunday, chapter 5, lesson 5 and 6, make 10 MCQ. So that's all for today, my dear students. Do your assign SW at home and submit on Sunday within 8 AM to 4 PM in the school library. You know, you will also can collect those copies on Sunday within 8 AM to 4 PM in the school library. You know your SW is very important because we are giving SBS City and Diary Mark on the basis of the submission of your SW copies, and we are giving 2.5 mark each of your SW copies. So that's all for today. Keep practicing at home. Have a great parents. Stay safe, stay well. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.